120!
We gotta get tonight. Mike over there.
Silver.
Ramp.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Check.
Hey, we're good.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
Here we go. 180!
Man, left.
Hey, 57.
3 down.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Here we go.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Wentz going to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Graham in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
We're gonna shut
I
you
remember
down.
sitting in special
We're gonna
teams
shut you
meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game. And we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
A really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running out to the field.
Keep 26.
Tight
end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Baby.
So
Get
that
him,
throw
boy.
good for 4.
Get him, boy.
It's 2nd down. The last time these two teams met, boy, was it memorable. Wild card weekend last year as the Eagles started their Super Bowl title defense, and they held on thanks to the doink or the double doink heard around the world on the Cody Parkey missed field goal, and the Eagles would escape 16-15. Of course, they would go on to lose the following weekend to the New Orleans Saints. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Lock in.
Check.
Protein spill.
Check out.
Alert.
Now it's Trubisky. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
3 buzz.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Let's go.
Adrian Peterson.
Touchdown.
His 11th touchdown of the year.
Touchdown, baby.
And they are
That's
able
a
to strike
touchdown.
first here on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
He's
And it's
crashing.
only November,
He's
but the
checking
playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love...
A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tevin Coleman with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards. You got a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Let's go, let's go.
Right
The
there.
Bears offense ready to go for their
54
next drive.
You must
And they'll
be
just
dreaming.
simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Their confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
54.
Y'all not ready?
Back.
On 2nd down, there's the option going left. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the pistol, Robert Peterson. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
The 50-yard line.
Stop! 180!
Right. He's tucked.
Hey, ball.
Four down.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Throw left side complete. It's Hall. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
180!
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Lock in. Buzz.
Mike's 5-4.
What happened?
Mike's 5-4. I'm coming.
Throwing here, Trubisky.
You must be getting tired of seeing
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
We call that a sack flush.
Fletcher Cox in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So on 4th down, here's Ryan Quigley now to kick this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
58.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
58, right over there.
Mike, 58, right there.
Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Watch the slant.
Check.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Oh, yeah.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Here we go. 120.
59. I got you, punk.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Here we go.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
Waiting.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Check 30.
They'll run it with Coleman. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Let's
so
go,
certainly
boys.
an
Let's
interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Sit up. 180.
47. Check. 47. It's our time. It's our
Alert.
49. Check.
Sit up.
49. Kill.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. 1st quarter, and we see that play.
180.
I like their style.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Hey, ball.
Flare. Alert.
Red. Sit up. Hey, zoom. Sit up.
Throwing on 2nd down. Trubisky. And that is caught. What a grab at the 8.
All day, baby. All
That
day.
one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
At the 8-yard line.
Break
Sit up. 180.
there. 54, Mike. Watch the run. Hey, they're running it. He's coming. Double up.
Sit up.
He's coming. Double up.
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience is early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Gonna be a long
You
day,
know, I'll
offense.
have to tell you that some
Gonna
other
be
time.
18.
Back to football.
Rush in.
22 jet bomber.
Crunch.
Gets it to Gabriel on the jet sweep. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That backs gets him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Dave! Woo! Let's get it.
On third and goal, Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Gehring. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold it.
He trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning.
Coleman.
Don't get nervous.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Yeah, baby. Boom!
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Let him know, let him know.
Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come.
Shift.
Sunday.
Watch safety creeping.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
Yeah!
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Here we go.
At their own 36-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the interception from in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. Right there with me.
From the 41, Trubisky. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 15 yards on the play, first down.
First down, Bears.
180.
Mike's 5-4.
Here we go.
Hey, alert 3.
First down, here's the one with Peterson. Brought down by Nate
Here
Gehring.
comes the boom. I see
Another
boy.
scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Check Mike 40.
Hey, 18.
Let's get that ball right here.
4-7.
Hey, orbit.
Throwing on second and 8. Trubisky. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Right there. Right there.
Third down, Trubisky.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
And that will be incomplete.
Don't be scared of it.
Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Here's Ryan Quigley now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. That'll go in the books as just a 16-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they got it.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first down. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball.
And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
Last stop.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Shotgun now for Wentz. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if you can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Hey, great 57.
Mike 20. Let's go.
Hey, exit.
Here we go, Mike 20. All day. Just like that.
First down, Wentz. He rifles one that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. There he goes left side. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Let's go.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Bears 14, Eagles 7.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive.
Good work, boys.
Just
Let's
past
go.
the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 31-yard line.
Go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Now Wentz to try again after the pick 6. On the screen, this is Coleman. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Here we go.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Hand off, Coleman, right side. Gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12
Okay,
yards there
baby,
and a
let's
first
go.
down.
Let's go.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter.
That's it,
14
baby.
to 7.
We gonna work.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From midfield, here's Wentz. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Shorty. General West.
Mike 20. What we got?
Here we go, Mike 20.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Graham. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Here's Cameron Johnston now. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
The Bears
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
at their own 33-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try to move the ball and get the field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ha-ha, Clinton Dix making the safety blitz look easy. Zooms in for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I fire it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Jack!
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And the defense obviously expecting run as well as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The Bears on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and forever. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And Quigley now on to punt as he sends this one away. And Sanders now to return. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be a locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Here we go.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hatch it.
Hey, Stash. What's that?
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. This is fielded at the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Get ready. Get ready.
At their own 32-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
Let's go,
like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Alert,
So
alert,
one play,
alert.
they're already just shy of midfield.
Hey. High 7.
Again, Trubisky. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, instructed the defense to try and chip away at that. His father's been successful.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 yards there. First down. So from Philadelphia territory now, it's a 1st and 10. Right at the 40. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
10th carry now for Peterson. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Here's Peterson. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Alert.
Hey, we got 4.
They'll run on first down. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
On second down, Davis. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Mike Davis, his first touchdown on the year. As the Bears push further out in front. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense to put something on the board, get some momentum here at halftime.
Try and get things kick-started for them.
Accelerating, and off he goes. 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Tevin Coleman. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. As his guys are back within a single score. We were just saying off-air during halftime, could they mount a comeback and how would it start? Well, it started in a hurry.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan, did they expect it to be a one-play drive and put the points on the board? Probably not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown. Let's see what happens here. Now Peterson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Stay with your man.
Check three.
Hey, ball. Under 10. Greystone travel.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Let's go!
That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally,
I can't believe they let you play.
creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside.
From midfield now on 2nd down. Trubisky. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Fletcher Cox racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to settle them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play. And this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Okay, double up.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Go, go. 180.
Mike's 59.
Rip 5-7.
Here we go.
Golf, golf. Wait,
First is Wentz. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be a second down.
46 down, man. 5-4.
They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 180. Hey, 57, 57.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Coleman on first down, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
We got this.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Mike 9. Mike.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Push him back.
Escaping the pressure
Push him
right.
back.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brandon Graham. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
That's how we do,
Hindsight is
D.
20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Go.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. To throw is Wentz. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack with sack number 23 on the year, breaking Michael Strahan's mark of 22.5. Congratulations. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Mike,
From the gun, it's Wentz. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
The Bears take over first.
we played to win. Let's go.
18-yard line.
Mike,
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Deuce.
They begin with a run by Davis. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Given 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
First down, Bears.
180.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Now watch run, watch run. Check the backer, check the backer.
Lock in, lock in. Yep.
They keep it with Davis on first down. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I know you
I'm
feel
guessing
that.
you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point,
Break
right?
it up.
Continue to possess the football,
54
gain
Mike.
some yardage, and put
Coming,
the onus
baby,
on
I'm
the
coming, baby.
defense.
Woo!
Did not these timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
This is Gabriel out on the left side. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Here we go. Yeah.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a bunch of downs.
Kill.
Second down, if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
First down, Chicago.
Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Check.
18, 18.
Check hot route. Hot.
Yep.
From the gun, a give to Davis. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That's it, baby.
Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Check.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
Switch it.
Hey, 18.
Another tote for the workhorse here this afternoon, Peterson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, let a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Lefty.
These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Coleman. And he'll be brought down right around the the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. To Travis wins.
Go!
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Only 3 there on the screen. It's second down. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Go, go.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
Great 15. Great 15.
Wins to throw. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down.
Here we go.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here we go, here we go. 120!
Ready? Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Alert! Alert!
81, 81.
Alert 3.
Two jet.
Alert 3.
Alert.
On first down, Coleman. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
Here we go, here we go.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Come on now. Let's go.
Meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Here we go, Pac-Man.
After the incomplete pass here now is second and 10.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up.
Kill.
Back to throw. Wins. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
Good job.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now, they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up second and 7. A gain of 3, second down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they got him pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Bears, the win form is number 6 on the year, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, it's just their 2nd loss so far to go along with their 7 wins. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this as they're not back in action until week 11. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.